Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to Healthy Life. I'm Charles, and it's so wonderful to be with you again for another Mindful Monday. Today, we're going to explore something that touches every single one of us: stress. We'll be diving into some incredibly simple yet deeply effective stress relief techniques that you can weave into your daily routine. I know that Mondays can often feel like the start of a race we didn't sign up for, a wave of expectations and to-do lists that can feel overwhelming before the week has even truly begun. But I want you to know, right here and now, that it's okay to feel that pressure. The goal isn't to eliminate stress entirely. That's an impossible task. Instead, our purpose today is to transform our relationship with it. We're going to learn how to meet those moments of tension, not with resistance, but with gentle, mindful awareness. I promise you that the methods we'll explore are not complicated or time-consuming. They are small, intentional pauses that empower you to find your center and reclaim your sense of control, no matter what the day throws at you. These are tools for your inner world, anchors that you can drop anytime, anywhere, to bring yourself back to a place of peace and presence. It's about finding the stillness within the storm, the clarity within the clutter. So, find a comfortable spot, take a gentle breath, and allow yourself this time to connect with your own well-being. We are about to embark on a journey inward to cultivate a more peaceful and resilient you. Let's begin. Our first technique, and perhaps the most fundamental, is the simple act of conscious breathing. It sounds almost too easy, doesn't it? But our breath is the most powerful, portable tool we have for regulating our nervous system. It's the anchor that connects our mind and body, the rhythm that can guide us from a state of fight or flight back to a state of rest and digest. So often, when we're stressed, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid without us even noticing. We're essentially telling our body that there's a threat nearby. By consciously changing the pattern of our breath, we send a direct message to our brain that we are safe. We are in control. It's a beautiful biological feedback loop that we can tap into at any moment. So I invite you now to practice this with me. We're going to do a simple box breathing exercise, also known as the 4-4-4 technique. It's incredibly grounding and can be done anywhere, at your desk, in your car, or before a difficult conversation. Let's find a comfortable position, either sitting or standing. You can close your eyes if that feels right for you, or just soften your gaze. Let's start by just noticing our breath as it is, without judgment. Now gently exhale all the air from your lungs, and we'll begin. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold that breath at the top, gently for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, slowly and completely, exhale through your mouth for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the release. Feel the tension leaving your body with that exhale. That's one round. I encourage you to pause the video right here and continue this for 5 or even 10 more rounds. Really allow yourself to sink into the rhythm. Notice the space you create with each hold and the calm that washes over you with each exhale. This isn't just about getting oxygen. It's about signaling to your entire being that it's time to slow down. It's about creating a pause between a trigger and your reaction. When you feel that wave of anxiety or frustration rising, this breath is your sanctuary. It's a conscious choice to step out of the chaos and into a moment of intentional peace. The more you practice this, the more it becomes an automatic response, a reflex for calm. Think of it as training a muscle, the muscle of mindfulness. Each time you return to this breath, you are strengthening your ability to remain centered. You are reminding yourself that you hold the power to shift your state, to change your inner environment, one conscious breath at a time. It's a profound act of self-care and self-regulation that costs nothing and can be accessed in an instant. Our next practice is a wonderful grounding exercise. This is especially powerful when your mind is racing with worries about the future or regrets about the past. Grounding is the act of bringing your awareness fully into your body and into the present moment. It's about anchoring yourself to the now, which is the only place where we can truly find peace and take action. Stress and anxiety often pull us out of our bodies and into our heads. where we get lost in thought loops. This exercise brings us back home. So, wherever you are, I invite you to bring your attention to your feet. If you're standing, feel the solid ground beneath you. Notice the texture of the floor through your shoes or socks. If you're sitting, feel the weight of your feet resting on the floor. Wiggle your toes. Just become intensely curious about the physical sensations in your feet. Is there pressure, warmth, a tingling sensation? There's no right or wrong answer, we're just observing. Now let's slowly allow that awareness to travel up your body. Feel the contact your legs are making with the chair or the floor. Notice the weight of your body being supported. Move your awareness up into your torso. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly with each breath. Notice the clothes on your skin, the temperature of the air around you. Let your awareness travel up into your shoulders. Can you let them drop just a little bit? Continue this journey of sensation up through your arms, into your hands. Feel the weight of your hands resting in your lap or on your desk. Finally, bring your awareness up through your neck and into your face. Can you soften the muscles around your eyes? Can you release your jaw? Just spend a few moments scanning your entire body with this gentle, curious attention. You are simply inhabiting your physical form, right here, right now. If your mind wanders, and it will, that's perfectly normal. That's what minds do. Don't get frustrated. Just gently and kindly notice that you've drifted, and then guide your focus back to the physical sensations in your body or back to your breath. Each time you do this, you are performing an act of mental strength, a bicep curl for your attention span. This entire process can take just 3 to 5 minutes. This practice is so effective because you cannot be physically grounded in the present moment and mentally lost in anxiety at the same time. It's an immediate circuit breaker for stress. It reminds you that you are here, you are safe, and you are supported by the earth beneath you. It's a powerful declaration to your nervous system that you are anchored and steady, even if the world around you feels chaotic. Now we move to a practice that directly addresses the busyness of our minds, a quick mindfulness meditation. So often we believe we have to stop our thoughts to find peace, but that's like trying to stop the waves in the ocean. It's an exhausting and futile battle. Mindfulness teaches us a different way. It teaches us to sit on the shore and watch the waves, our thoughts, come and go without getting swept away by them. It's about changing our relationship to our thoughts. For this practice, find a comfortable seated position. Your back can be supported, but try to keep your spine relatively straight to allow for alertness. Rest your hands in your lap, and when you're ready, gently close your eyes or lower your gaze. Let's begin by taking 2 or 3 deep, cleansing breaths, just like we practiced earlier. Inhaling calm and exhaling any tension you might be holding. Now allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm, and simply bring your attention to it. Notice the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then leaving your body. Don't try to control it, just observe it. This breath is your anchor. It will keep you in the present moment. Your only job for the next few minutes is to rest your attention on this simple, life-sustaining process. Inevitably, your mind will wander. A thought will arise about your to-do list, a conversation you had, something you need to buy. When this happens, the moment of mindfulness is not in the thought itself, but in the noticing. The moment you realize your mind has drifted, you are awake. You are present. And in that moment, I want you to treat your thought with kindness. Acknowledge it without judgment. Imagine your thoughts are like clouds floating across a vast blue sky. The sky is your awareness. The clouds are your thoughts. You don't have to chase the clouds or fight them. You just watch them drift by. So when a thought cloud appears, you can even label it gently in your mind, thinking or worrying. And then, without force, gently guide your attention back to the anchor of your breath, back to the sky. Let's do this together for just 3 minutes. I'll be quiet and you can simply sit with your breath, observing your thoughts as they pass. Pause for 3 minutes with gentle ambient music. Welcome back. Notice how you feel. Perhaps there's a little more space between your thoughts, a little more quiet in your mind. This practice, done consistently, brings incredible calm and clarity. It teaches you that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts, and in that space lies true freedom. Our bodies and minds are intricately connected. When we feel mental or emotional stress, our body often physically holds on to it. It shows up as tightness in our neck, tension in our shoulders, or a clenched jaw. Our fourth technique recognizes this powerful link and uses gentle movement to release that stored tension and shift our emotional state. We're not talking about an intense workout. This is about intuitive, mindful stretching. It's about listening to your body and giving it what it needs in the moment. When we stretch and move, we're not just releasing physical knots. We're also releasing stagnant energy and boosting our mood through the production of endorphins. So let's take about 5 minutes to move together. You can do these stretches right at your desk or in any small space. The key is to move slowly and with your breath. Let's start with the neck, where so many of us hold tension from looking at screens. Sit up tall, and on an exhale, gently drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Don't force it. Just let the weight of your head create a gentle stretch along the left side of your neck. Breathe into that sensation for a few moments. On your next inhale, slowly bring your head back to center. And on the exhale, let your left ear drop towards your left shoulder. Feel that beautiful release. Now, let's move to the arms and shoulders. Inhale and reach both arms up towards the sky as if you're trying to touch the ceiling. Interlace your fingers and press your palms upward. Feel the stretch all the way from your ribs to your fingertips. As you exhale, release your hands and let your arms float back down. Let's do a side stretch. Inhale your right arm up, and as you exhale, gently bend to the left, feeling a stretch along your right side body. Inhale back to center and repeat on the other side. Finally, let's do a gentle spinal twist. Sit tall, and on an exhale, gently twist your torso to the right, placing your left hand on your right knee. Use the chair for gentle leverage, but lead with your core. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale to deepen the twist just a little. Hold for a few breaths, then slowly unwind on an inhale and repeat on the other side. Twists are wonderful for releasing tension in the back and aiding digestion. These simple movements, when done with mindful attention, are a form of active meditation. They interrupt the cycle of stress that keeps us hunched over and tense. They create space in the body, which in turn creates space in the mind. Remember to never push into pain. This is about gentle, compassionate movement. It's a way of saying thank you to your body and helping it let go of the burdens it's been carrying for you. Our final technique is one of my personal favorites because it addresses the mental clutter that so often fuels our stress. This practice is journaling. Now, when I say journaling, I don't want you to imagine you need to write pages and pages of beautiful prose. This isn't about creating a masterpiece. It's about creating clarity. It's the simple act of taking the swirling, chaotic thoughts from inside your head and putting them down on paper. Think of your mind like a room. When it's filled with unchecked thoughts, worries, and anxieties, it becomes messy and overwhelming. You can't find anything. Journaling is the act of tidying that room. You take each thought out, look at it, and place it on the page. The moment a thought is written down, it loses some of its power over you. It's no longer a vague, scary monster in the dark. It's just words on a page that you can look at objectively. There are many ways to approach this. One of the most effective for stress relief is a brain dump. For a few minutes each day, perhaps in the morning or before bed, just write. Don't censor yourself. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. Just let whatever is on your mind flow out onto the page. Your worries, your frustrations, your to-do list, your random ideas. Get it all out. This simple act can create an incredible sense of mental space and relief. Another powerful journaling practice is focusing on gratitude. At the end of a stressful day, it can be transformative to take just 2 minutes to write down 3 things you are grateful for. It could be something as small as the taste of your morning coffee, a kind word from a colleague, or the feeling of the sun on your skin. This practice intentionally shifts your focus from what is wrong to what is right. It retrains your brain to look for the good, which builds a foundation of positivity and resilience that is incredibly protective against stress. Stress narrows our perspective, making our problems seem enormous. Gratitude widens our perspective, reminding us of the bigger picture and the abundance that already exists in our lives. It's a practice of finding light in the darkness. So I encourage you to get a simple notebook and a pen and try it, just for a few minutes a day. You don't have to show it to anyone. This is your private space to process, to release, and to reflect. Whether you choose a brain dump to clear out the clutter or a gratitude list to build positivity, journaling is a profound tool for understanding yourself better and navigating the inner landscape of your mind with more grace and less stress. That's it for today's Mindful Monday. I hope you found these stress relief techniques helpful and easy to incorporate into your day. Thank you so much for taking this time for yourself, for showing up and investing in your own well-being. Remember, these practices are not about achieving perfection, but about cultivating presence. Each breath, each moment of grounding, each gentle stretch is a small victory for your inner peace. Stress will always be a part of life's journey. It's a sign that we are engaged, that we care. But it doesn't have to be the driver of your life. You now have these simple, powerful tools in your pocket to help you manage it. Think of them as your anchors. When the seas of life get choppy, you know how to drop an anchor and find your stillness, even in the middle of the storm. The more you practice, the stronger and more accessible that stillness will become. If you enjoyed this video and found value in our time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you can catch all of our wellness tips every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Your support helps our community grow and allows us to share these messages with more people who need them. Please share in the comments which technique resonated with you the most. Stay mindful, stay calm, and I'll see you next time.